Okay, I haven't filmed most of this, well, I haven't filmed any of it, but the gearbox is off now. You don't have to take the suspension out if you don't want to, but I prefer, as I've said, I prefer to have a nice clean area to work in, and I'd rather just pull the whole gearbox out and just clean it out before I put it back in. So I have done an extra step. Now, I've been asked a question regarding why we have to cut the access panel in the passenger side or the driver's side footwell. Now the reason for that is, if you have to lower the subframe, that bolt goes under there in this bush here, and then on the other side, on the inside, is a knot. Now the knot in there is normally a captive knot and it's welded in, but over time the weld becomes weak, so when you turn this, the weld breaks and then you're just left with a spinning bolt with a nut on the end. Hence why you have to go into the footwell and do all this business. Now the nut is in there. Not sure if you can see there, but the nut is in there. Now normally this nut is welded in, but as I've said, over time the weld will just become weak and then you're just left with a spinning nut, hence why you have to go in there and angle grind the access panel and get a 21, I think it is, 22mm socket on either end, and then you can loosen it. Now the clutch itself felt okay. It's just the release bearing which is making all the noise. Yeah, it's very tight, very dry. So yeah, so I don't think there's anything wrong with the DMF, but I'm gonna inspect the DMF anyway. I'm gonna pull this whole gearbox out and then we give the DMF a good inspection. But I think a clutch and new release bearing, obviously pressure plate, will be fine. But let's see what happens.